The Toyota is committed to a multi-pathway strategy.
Toyota just dropped a bombshell that's about to shake up the pickup truck world. Remember when affordable trucks were the norm? Well, Toyota's bringing that back with a vengeance. They've just unveiled their 2025 Toyota pickup, and let me tell you, Toyota pulled off something that many thought was impossible in today's market, creating a pickup that's both affordable and desirable. Is this the start of a new era? See, the Toyota IMV Zero, known in some circles as the Hilux Champ, is not just another vehicle, it's a phenomenon. With a high phrase and lots of excitement rippling through emerging markets, this pickup truck is capturing attention like a moth drawn to a flame. What really sets a truck apart in a world overflowing with options? Well, allow me to introduce you to the new Toyota concept. That is the philosophy behind the IMV Zero, a vehicle that has thrown the conventional rules out of the window, revolutionizing the landscape by flawlessly melding versatility with unmatched capability, everything done in this highly competitive market. Every feature is based on this concept, and here is what that looks like. A really cheap price tag. The Toyota IMV Zero can be yours for approximately $10,000 if you opt for the base model. This strategic pricing is crafted to resonate with budget-conscious consumers, particularly in burgeoning markets where the vehicle was strategically developed and launched to capture the hearts of drivers in need of a reliable workhorse. The IMV Zero boasts a minimalist aesthetic, eschewing luxury features to hone in on the essentials of utility and function. Let's break down the pricing details. The entry-level price starts at around $10,000. However, various configurations and additional features can sway the final retail price significantly. Some higher-end models can stretch up to $13,000, depending on the specifications and customizations you choose. Customization options are where the IMV Zero really flexes its muscles. It's marketed as a blank canvas, inviting buyers to personalize their driving experience by adding a range of accessories and modifications tailored to their unique needs. This modular design philosophy means that while the base model remains incredibly affordable, any enhancements, no matter how slight, will incur additional costs. But the IMV Zero doesn't just stop at being financially accessible. Clever design. The exterior design of the Toyota IMV Zero really stands out with its innovative modular and customizable approach. This ride is all about versatility. It's built to be a platform for a wide range of applications, making it perfect for anyone who wants a truck that can do it all. Here's the lowdown on the key aspects of its exterior design. Hold on tight. The IMV Zero boasts a compact single-cab pickup structure, measuring in at a neat 208.7 inches long, 70.3 inches wide, and 68.5 inches high. But wait, don't underestimate it. Its wheelbase stretches a robust 121.5 inches, which is pretty similar to the full-size Toyota Sequoia SUV. This gives it that sturdy, balanced stance we all love, while still being super manageable for city driving. Whether you're weaving through traffic or parking in tight spots, this truck has got your back. Now, let's dive into the minimalist flatbed, a true game changer. This design feature sets it apart as a versatile platform for all sorts of configurations. Picture this, a flatbed that can morph into everything from a traditional truck bed to a bustling food truck or even a well-equipped ambulance. Talk about adaptability, the possibilities are endless, showcasing just how ready the IMV Zero is to tackle any challenge you throw its way. Now, let's talk about the aesthetic elements of this truck. First off, it boasts a rugged appearance that pays homage to classic Toyota designs. You can see hints of the iconic FJ40 Land Cruiser here, which is sure to turn heads and appeal to truck enthusiasts everywhere. But it's not just about looks. This rugged style reflects the IMV Zero's capability as a serious workhorse, ready to take on any challenge. And here's the kicker. True to Toyota's philosophy, simplicity reigns supreme in the design of the IMV Zero. There are no flashy embellishments to distract from its purpose. Instead, its robust, straightforward exterior emphasizes practicality, making it perfectly suited for the tough conditions often found in developing markets. Now here's where it gets interesting. This truck is kind of rogue. I mean, did you know it is not even allowed in the US because the IMV Zero is designed as a minimalist vehicle, lacking many safety features that are mandatory in the US, such as advanced driver assistance systems and airbags. Yeah, it doesn't have airbags. And you know vehicles vehicles sold in the US must comply with stringent safety and environmental regulations, which would necessitate significant modifications to the IMV Zero, increasing its cost substantially. Now, I first heard this, I immediately wanted to see the interior, and boy, is it a shocker. This right here is all about one thing: cost versus feature. The IMV Zero is all about keeping it simple with a no-frills interior that focuses squarely on functionality with a 2-door cab and space for 2 occupants, minus all the modern frills like screens, radios, or flashy infotainment systems. This minimalist approach is perfect for those who value utility over plush comforts or high-tech gadgets. What does a truck like that look like? Let me break it down for you, but here's where it gets really exciting: modular customization. Toyota sees the IMV Zero as a blank canvas, just waiting for you to unleash your creativity. The interior is designed to accommodate various modular attachments, so you can easily transform the vehicle into whatever suits your needs. Want a mobile cafe to serve your favorite brews on the go? Done. Need a compact ambulance for emergencies? You got it. This incredible flexibility is a game changer for businesses and individuals alike, making it a top pick for those seeking adaptable, practical solutions. The dashboard of the IMV Zero is refreshingly straightforward, presenting only the essential controls and indicators you really need. Forget about the complexity of high-tech systems. This setup features basic gauges and warning lights that keep things simple and clear. Why does that matter? Because this simplicity means fewer chances for malfunctions and maintenance headaches down the line. For those in areas where reliability is key, this approach is a total win. Now let's talk about durability over luxury. The materials chosen for the interior are all about being practical and hard-wearing. They're specially designed to withstand tough conditions, meaning you can trust this vehicle to handle whatever life throws at it. You might notice there's no sound-deadening material in the cabin, which means you'll hear a bit more engine noise as you drive, but hey, that just adds to the rugged charm of this beast on wheels. And let's not forget the focus on practicality. The design is all about easy access and usability, which is why you'll find manual window cranks instead of powered windows. This choice highlights a solid commitment to basic functionality while keeping costs lower. It's the kind of vehicle that knows what it's about. No frills, just the essentials, making it perfect for those who want a reliable partner for all their adventures. Now, we all know that looks aren't the be-all and end-all, right? So let's talk about performance. The Toyota IMV Zero is crafted to be a compact and customizable pickup truck, showcasing a performance profile that champions utility, versatility, and simplicity all in one neat package. Let's talk about the engine and powertrain. The IMV Zero is set to be powered by a peppy 2.0-liter inline-4 gasoline engine that cranks out an impressive 137 horsepower. Now, that might not sound like a monstrous number, but trust me, it's paired with a 5-speed manual transmission that gives you a straightforward and engaging driving experience. This setup is all about keeping things simple and effective, but wait, there's more. For those who prefer a diesel option, there's buzz about a possible 2.4-liter 2 GD-FTV diesel engine making its way into the lineup. This powerhouse is known for its outstanding efficiency and torque, which makes it an absolute gem for markets where diesel engines reign supreme, especially for commercial applications. It's perfect for those who need a reliable workhorse that doesn't skimp on performance. So whether you're zipping around town with the gasoline engine or gearing up for some serious hauling with the diesel, the IMV Zero is designed to deliver a winning combination of power and practicality. Each engine option brings its own strengths to the table, making this truck a versatile choice for all your adventures. Speaking of versatility, let's talk about the major appeal of this thing. Functionality. The base model of the IMV Zero comes equipped with rear-wheel drive, which gives it a solid performance foundation. But here's where it gets even better. If you're looking for a bit more adventure, you can opt for 4-wheel drive in the higher trims or variants. This setup isn't just a gimmick. It provides excellent traction and stability, making it particularly advantageous when you're heading off the beaten path or tackling those tricky terrains that make lesser trucks quiver. Now, let's dive into the general expectations for this beast. The IMV Zero is built on the same trusty platform as the Toyota Hilux, a name synonymous with robust performance and incredible capability. If you're familiar with the Hilux, then you know it typically boasts a towing capacity that ranges from around 5,500 pounds to a whopping 7,000 pounds. Let's not forget about the modular design. The exterior of the IMV Zero is crafted for extensive customization that makes it perfect for whatever you have in mind. With pre-drilled areas on both the bed bed and the cab, installing accessories like cargo racks or side beds is a breeze. This means you can easily modify the vehicle to fit your unique needs, whether you're hauling gear for an adventure or setting it up for work. So whether you're maneuvering through urban streets or hitting the open road, the IMV Zero is not just a truck, it's a thrilling ride that doesn't sacrifice environmental responsibility. It's like having your cake and eating it too. With every mile you drive, you can feel proud knowing you're contributing to a more sustainable future while reveling in an unforgettable driving experience. Talk about a win-win situation, but do you want to know how this is all possible? Well, it is all about the platform. Why is it a big deal? Well, let me tell you why. Since its launch back in 2004, this platform has become the backbone for numerous successful models that we all know and love. We're talking about the iconic Toyota Hilux, the versatile Fortuner, and the family-friendly Innova. Each of these vehicles has made waves in their respective segments, largely thanks to this robust framework. What's even more remarkable is how this enduring design has solidified Toyota's stronghold in markets where pickups and SUVs are the stars of the show. Its adaptability and reliability ensure that Toyota remains a dominant player in the automotive world, ready to cater to the desires of drivers everywhere. Do you know the name of this platform? IMV. Yes, this new truck is named after this legendary platform. So how does this beast stand out against competition? That's the real question, right? Ford Ranger. Now, this is a standout truck, no questions asked. It is not just another face in the crowd, it's a serious contender in the mid-size pickup segment, well regarded for its exceptional balance of performance, cutting-edge technology, and remarkable versatility. The 2024 model continues this tradition, boasting a robust lineup of engines, state-of-the-art safety features, and a cozy interior designed to meet all your work needs while offering a welcoming space to unwind. Let's dive into performance, shall we? The Ranger is energized by a turbocharged 2.3-liter inline-4 engine that pumps out an impressive 270 horsepower along with a substantial 310 pound-foot of torque. Now, pairing this powerhouse with a slick 10-speed automatic transmission means you'll enjoy seamless acceleration and efficient power delivery. Whether you're towing heavy equipment or smoothly rolling through city traffic, this setup ensures you're always covered and ready to tackle any driving situation that comes your way. Now, let's take a step inside the cab. The Ranger's interior is where comfort meets innovation in the most delightful way. Picture this: a standard 10.1-inch infotainment display that can be upgraded to a sleek 12.4 inches. This stunning screen flaunts Ford's Sync 4 interface, letting you easily tap into your favorite apps through seamless smartphone integration with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Plus, those creative touches don't stop there, and the Ranger typically starts at about $34,265. A staggering difference when you compare it to which comes in at around $10,000. This price point isn't just a number, it opens the door wide for a whole range of people in emerging markets where budgets can be tight and every dollar counts. But when you compare this number to the IMV Zero's price tag, it becomes clear as day who wins. And it is like I told you, when it comes to design, the IMV Zero has a modular setup, which means you can tweak and customize this vehicle to your heart's desire. Think food trucks, mini ambulances, or anything else you can dream up. In contrast, the Ranger locks you into specific configurations, but the IMV Zero shouts versatility, making it a fantastic option for entrepreneurs eager to set up a new venture or anyone wanting to take on practical challenges. Now, it is a real head scratcher, right? It is kind of subjective, right? The question is, which one do you want? Now, which is better? The IMV Zero has a power to stand out so much that it is kind of incomparable with simple metrics. So let's talk about one other truck that puts everything in perspective. Honda Ridgeline. Now, this is a sleek beast, and under the hood, the Honda Ridgeline packs a robust 3.5-liter V6 engine that churns out an impressive 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. When paired with a seamless 9-speed automatic transmission, it ensures you're never lacking for power. Plus, it's equipped with all-wheel drive as a standard feature, which significantly enhances traction, giving you confidence whether you're navigating city streets or tackling less forgiving terrains. When it comes to comfort, comfort and practicality, the Ridgeline truly shines. Picture yourself and 4 friends embarking on an adventure in a spacious cabin that comfortably seats up to 5 passengers. The interior boasts a voluminous 109.7 cubic feet of passenger space, ensuring nobody is left squished or uncomfortable. It's not just about space though. Honda has thought through the details. One standout feature is the dual-action tailgate, which can swing down or open sideways, making it a breeze to access your gear. And if that weren't enough, there's an ingeniously designed in-bed trunk that provides secure and extra storage, perfect for stashing away tools or gear without worrying about theft. Now, let's compete the two trucks. The IMV Zero isn't trying to compete with fancy schmancy luxury trucks. Nope. It's got its sights set on emerging markets where people need a vehicle that works as hard as they do without breaking the bank. This truck is all about giving you the essentials without emptying your wallet. Speaking of fuss, let's dive into what makes the IMV Zero tick. While the Ridgeline is decked out with all sorts of high-tech gadgets and gizmos, the IMV Zero takes a different route. It's like comparing a Swiss watch to a trusty old Casio. Both tell time, but one's a lot simpler to use and repair. This truck is all about getting the job done without unnecessary bells and whistles. It's perfect for folks who need a dependable workhorse, not a rolling entertainment center. So what's the bottom line? Well, the IMV Zero is not trying to be the fanciest or the most high-tech. Instead, it's aiming to be the most useful and adaptable ride on the road. Whether you're a small business owner looking to customize your fleet or just someone who appreciates a vehicle that can keep up with your ever-changing needs, this truck's got your back. And you know what that puts right up against in today's market: the Isuzu D-Max. See, the Isuzu D-Max packs a punch with its 3.0-liter turbo diesel engine. We're talking about a powerhouse that churns out a whopping 140 kilowatts. That's 190 horses for those keeping score at home. And a jaw-dropping 450 newton meters of torque. Can you imagine the pulling power? It's like having a small army under your hood. But wait, there's more to this mechanical marvel. The D-Max doesn't just flex its muscles, it's got brains too. It comes with a slick 6-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly. And get this, you've got options, baby. Whether you're a rear-wheel drive purist or a 4-wheel drive adventurer, the D-Max has got you covered. It's like having 2 trucks in one. Now, let's talk towing. You know that boat you've been dreaming about? Or that camper you've had your eye on? Well, the D-Max is ready to be your wingman. With a towing capacity that often hits the 7,716-pound mark, this truck isn't just ready for heavy-duty tasks, it's begging for them. It's like having a personal construction crew at your disposal. Now, let's compare the IMV Zero to the Isuzu D-Max. Don't get me wrong, the D-Max is a solid workhorse. It's like that reliable old dog that's always ready for a walk. But when it comes to adaptability, it's more like a one-trick pony. Sure, it'll haul your stuff from A to B, but can it morph into a mobile coffee shop? I think not. Let's talk about the Isuzu D-Max price. The base price starts at $45,000, while the IMV Zero is priced at $10,000, appealing to budget-conscious consumers who need reliable trucks without the higher costs associated with more established models like the D-Max. While both the Toyota IMV Zero and Isuzu D-Max are capable vehicles in their own right, the IMV Zero stands out due to its modularity, affordability, simplicity, and targeted approach to emerging markets. These factors make it a compelling choice for buyers looking for versatility and practicality in their vehicle purchase. Resale. Now let's talk about a topic that tends to send many car buyers into a bit of a frenzy: resale value. If you're an owner of the IMV Zero, here's something to perk up your ears. Toyota has built a rock-solid reputation for maintaining the value of their vehicles over time. This model is on track to continue that proud tradition, potentially offering you a comforting return on your investment when the time comes to make a move. With a depreciation forecast of around 30% over the first 5 years, it's no wonder that Toyota is known for reliability. Just think about it. How great would it be to know that your investment is a little more fortified against the unpredictable twists and turns of the market? We've all experienced it at some point. Those unexpected car troubles seem to pop up right when you least expect them. This is exactly where having a solid warranty truly shines. When it comes to covering your back, Toyota has got you set up with a 3-year, 36,000-mile basic warranty, plus a generous 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty. Toss in their fantastic fantastic service plans, which not only deliver thorough care, but are also budget-friendly, and you'll find yourself perfectly equipped for endless adventures on the road ahead. I mean, who wouldn't appreciate the incredible peace of mind from knowing your trusty ride is in such good hands? Now, everyone loves a good deal, right? But this comes with its own baggage. Let's dive into the details. Challenges. First up is the question of market acceptance. The IMV Zero isn't just any vehicle. It's a concept aimed at emerging markets, and that means it has to really prove its worth to potential buyers. Sure, on paper, the low price and snazzy modular design look great, but people tend to be pretty cautious when it comes to trying something new. And let's not forget the complexity, specifically customization complexity. The IMV Zero places a strong emphasis on being modular and customizable, which sounds fantastic, until you dig into the logistics. Making sure that all those various modifications fit together like a well-oiled machine is no small feat. It isn't just about adding bells and whistles. Maintaining quality and safety standards across the board is absolutely crucial. That's where Toyota comes in, needing to partner up with aftermarket suppliers to create a robust and reliable ecosystem of accessories and modifications. It's essential that they build a trustworthy network that consumers can rely on when personalizing their rides. As the IMV Zero moves toward its launch, it must tackle these challenges head-on to carve out a space in the market. It's all about changing perceptions and encouraging drivers to think beyond the conventional. Will Toyota rise to the occasion and win over skeptical buyers? It's going to be a fascinating journey to watch unfold. Are you ready to see how this plays out? Toyota is no stranger to mass production, but scaling up to meet the soaring demand for the IMV Zero while keeping quality in check. Now, that's a whole different ballgame. This ambitious project presents significant challenges since the company needs to be super smart about adapting its manufacturing processes to suit the vehicle's modular design, all without sacrificing efficiency or skimping on quality. Next on the list is regulatory compliance. Since the IMV Zero is being tailored for a variety of markets, it has to dance through a maze of regulations covering safety, emissions, and vehicle standards. Juggling these different regulatory landscapes can really throw a wrench into production and distribution strategies, complicating an already tricky process. Now, let's talk about economic factors. The financial climate in targeted markets can significantly impact consumer buying power. Variables like inflation, currency fluctuations, and overall economic stability play a massive role in determining the IMV Zero's success. Lastly, there's the perception of value. While Toyota's pricing strategy hinges heavily on affordability, there's that nagging worry that consumers might view the IMV Zero as lacking essential features, maybe even too basic when stacked against competitors flaunting more luxurious offerings. Finding that sweet spot between cost reduction and perceived value will absolutely be crucial for nailing this launch. As the IMV Zero approaches its debut, the stakes couldn't be higher. Can Toyota navigate this complex landscape and deliver a vehicle that resonates with savvy consumers? Let us know in the comments. But you know Toyota is not the only one making such a cheap truck, right? Ford is doing the same thing, and I am not talking about the pie-in-the-sky truck called the Maverick. Look, that thing was a revolutionary idea. It made Ford learn from their mistakes, and now they came up with a better concept, a new Ford Ranchero. Yes, it is back, and it is so good that we even made a separate video on it. So thanks for watching this one, and go watch that one too. You will love it.